Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting Shocking Odd Toy Reviews. Two idiots, one camera, and some toys. Tonight's hosts are
Toast
and Stuttering Mr. Berg. Tonight we're reviewing the Spoilers Piece of Crap 2-pack Savage He-Man and Friend.
I was going to say sunburned He-Man.
Dirty He-Man.
Yeah.
Savage He-Man and Orko from the Masters of the Universe Masterverse Revelations TV show.
Yes.
Let's get it out of the way. Why? Because I thought he looked better than normal He-Man and I could part swap, but he is such a different paint, it'll never work right.
Is this what the promo images look like?
Not as weird.
Okay.
I was also hoping against hope that he'd be a thicker, bigger He-Man, not just repainted He-Man.
He should be from the show.
Yes. And he comes with Orko.
But we could we could get this out of the way because you were just looking at this before we started filming. It's the same body.
Yeah. Just darker plastic and then a weirdly applied dirty reddish rust.
It's the worst wash I've ever seen.
It gets super thick where it should be thin.
But you can actually see, if you look at this shoulder, you can see where the brush hit and where it didn't. Because there's an edge right there where the paint dried. The back is the same.
The back doesn't match the front, which is kind of like the front got 2 passes and the back got 1 pass.
Yeah. So that is paint and sculpt.
Yep.
This guy's more impressive. Wilson might have made the right choice.
I'm sure he did.
This is Orko. Is this after he comes back? Did he look different?
I can't remember.
Is this time jump Orko?
I don't know. I can't remember if he looked different.
I don't remember. I watched the show and I can't remember. The hat looks well done. There's a bunch of paint on there.
And the scarves and cloak have a texture to them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a wash on the purple. I don't know. I
can't tell. And then he has a clear floating base.
Yep.
That is well done. It is actually articulated at 2 points here, and there's one that connects up in there as well.
And those spin as well as turn or
yep.
Rotate. Spin and rotate. What the F am I saying?
So Orko looks pretty good.
Yeah. As Wilson will say in a little bit, it should be called the Orko with accessory He-Man.
Yes.
And that'll make Wilson happy because he's much like a brony in that he's an Orko. Loves Orkos.
I didn't know that was a thing.
So, accessories. Orko comes with nothing. He-Man comes with Orko. And unlike every other He-Man, he comes with his battle axe that nearly every old He-Man came with a version of his battle axe. This is a new sculpt, update of that axe with a, I'll say it, almost terrible as bad paint job on the blade. You can literally just see where it went silver up and down.
I at first thought that was like 3D printing lines.
No, that's the paint line.
Right.
Yeah.
The sculpt is pretty good.
Yeah, the sculpt doesn't bother me. It does have some golden brown handle. Yeah. And then he comes with Power Sword, which I believe is exactly the same as the one that comes with regular He-Man.
It looks the same, but I can't find the other one.
Yeah, well. And then he comes with what I'm going to say is probably the best piece in the entire box.
It does look good.
Is the spear. It is a nice sculpted wood. It's got the whatever string rawhide that they use, and then it has a very nice sculpted and a painted sharpened stone effect that I like.
Mm-hmm.
But much like every toy version of this, I don't see how this actually works in real life.
No, I was going to comment on that too.
Yeah, like I've seen this design forever, but I've only ever seen it in drawings or like a toy, and like I don't know how you.
The wrap doesn't even attach to the head.
Yeah. So. Yeah. But
it looks good.
It looks good.
Yep, it's painted.
It's painted, and if you notice that he comes with giant paws of also dumb paint.
Oh, he has really been rolling around in the mud.
He does come with fists, which also have that same goofy paint job. So he can hold in either hand, because you get a right holding hand and the left holding hand, and of course off camera you can't put this stupid thing on his hand. So he also can hold his axe, and they both hold the power sword just fine, and they can just pop off, pop on, and hold his weapons. And in case you're wondering, he can totally knock Orko over with them, because F Orko. And for sense of scale, you can see that they fit in with the 7-inch Masterverse line perfectly. He-Man is slightly bigger than Triclops, and Orko is smaller and in scale. Look great.
As they should.
Yeah. So, good job with the scale there, fellas.
We didn't mention this earlier, but Orko's arms do articulate. They're on hinges, and they can swivel around. They're kind of gummy, so I don't know. There's breakage potential, I think.
I would worry that they'd warp over time.
Maybe.
But it's Orko, so he'll always look fine, messed up or not.
Do you want to talk about price?
Sure. Totally overrated, totally overexpended. Yeah.
Are these 30? Is this a deluxe?
Yeah. It's the same price as $5 more than Trapjaw and Triclops.
Is that 35 then?
35 or 40, depending upon where you get it.
Oof. That hurts.
Yep. Because Orko would have been a single figure release.
Okay.
Final thoughts? We're going to rate them together or separately?
I'm going to do them separately because the Savage He-Man is terrible. And I don't know why. With his knee bent, I like him even less. What is... Oh, my God. Oh, that paint. Orko, I think, is a 3.5. He's pretty well done. He could have come with some accessories besides the stand. Some magic effects, something. Maybe articulated ears, like you...
He doesn't have articulated ears.
No. But his paint is well done. The sculpt is well done. His articulation is not that great, and I think he would have needed more to be a standalone piece. And Savage He-Man is terrible. Do not buy this. Ever. Ever.
So... Are you going to give him a 0?
He's technically functional. So I'm going to give him a 2.
Oh, wow.
He does move.
He is a thing that has happened.
Yes. He is not broken. So he gets a 2.
What if I get him to stand 1 foot on camera? Not going to happen. Oh!
I'll give you a clap. But it does not improve his rating at all.
I was going to give He-Man a 2, So now I feel justified in giving He-Man a 2. I'm going to give Orko a 2 as well. Because while he looks great, he it's Orko. He doesn't come with anything.
Yeah.
And you can't pose him to look better, or like he can't get in a cool magic pose, or so even though he is articulated,
Well, they could have done swap out arms.
anything.
Because the arms, I think, are too thin to really articulate at the wrist or elbow. But you could have done swap out arms.
Yeah, or some type of magic effect, something. But he's basically a pop, an articulated floating pop. And He-Man is a giant goofiness, but I will fix He-Man someday.
He's a body that if he goes on clearance, customizers will buy to repaint and sculpt new bits on top of.
Yeah. And he can stand on one foot for the entire end credits.
I wonder what Wilson's opinion will be.
I'm gonna bet you I'm gonna go on the limb and say that he's gonna give Orko a 4 or 5, and give Savage He-Man a 1 because he can stand on his foot, and that is the rule.
Let's find out.
I'm not interested in this guy. I'm just here to review this 5 out of 5 toy of the year. Orko. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. No, you know what? You can end it there. We can continue talking about it. In all truth, like, it sucks that I have to get a Savage He-Man with my Orko. Why can't they just give me one Orko? I don't need an Orko 2-pack with an accessory Savage He-Man.
Because they didn't think Orko could sell on his own.
Well, you know what? If you make the toy have more articulation than just in the arms, this thing is a piece of shit. It really is. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of a piece of shit. I just like it because it's Orko, and I think the updated design is cool, but it barely moves.
Yep.
You know, give me a good single-carded, heavily articulated Orko with magic effects and all kinds of stuff. And I don't even know. Did you guys try and take this out of his days?
No.
I don't even know if it comes out or not. It probably does, but I like them floating anyway. I mean, why would you
want it? Orko
Right.
on the floor.
Right, exactly. No, but if whatever, he's fine as a accessory to He-Man.
To a terrible He-Man.